So how did this rebirth or renaissance start? In my opinion, there were three main catalysts of this rebirth. One of them was the investment of both diasporan Armenians and local Armenians. So investment meaning they were planting vineyards, they had started investing in equipment, and people started realizing the importance of the grape as the main resource. So wine is made from grapes. Although fruit wines do exist as well, but I believe those are more like fruit alcoholic beverages. I have had a lot of trouble actually convincing people that wine is, the best wine is the dry wine, for example, or, wine is made from grapes. So people started investing, and how that started is people from diaspora and Armenians coming back to their homeland. What do we do? Wine. At that time, we had already had this discovery of the Armenian cave, which is actually the second main catalyst of the rebirth. Once you realize you have this long-standing history, people living here back 6,100 years ago, they were making wine in the world's oldest winery found to date. And when you walk in there, you feel this really interesting energy. You see the presses, you see where our ancestors used to stomp the grapes and how it would gravitationally flow. Gravitational winemaking is, something new these days. But at that time, it was discovered. Everything new was the repackaging of something old, I would say. But this Armenian cave just, helped us go back and dig deep into our roots. Who are we? Who are the Armenian people? And even dating back to the ancient times of Urartu, they found this Teishebani, Karmij Balur area, where they found huge clay amphoras. And, this was already looking like industrial, because they were actually sending this wine, not only consuming it themselves. So, dating back there, then you see this change. You see this change in modern day winemaking as well, but that's really important to understand where your roots are from. And the third main catalyst, of course, is the wine consumption culture. People are understanding that they need to drink white wines in a certain glass, red wines in a certain glass, in a certain temperature. They have to have an explanation of the wine, because, for at least 13 years ago, people would just, look at the label, read what was on the label. But wine consumption culture, and the idea that, with events such as Meet the Winemaker, or, my name is Areni, and you would try to understand and discover what Areni is. And Areni being our flagship grape variety is great, but we have so many great varieties. I mean, Hachtanak is a local variety, not endemic. Tozot, and then in whites, for example, we have Voskehat, the queen grape variety, but we have Garan Damak and Lalvadi, many grape varieties. If I mention them all, we'd be here for a long time. But so these are the three main catalysts. And I do believe that until we started actually valuing what we had, other people would not value it. Unless we know what we have, and we know the essence of this, that's how we can actually promote it and actually share it with the world.